Hey guys, what's up? My name is Clint and welcome to the Singing Tarot. Today we are going to be reading what you need to know for this coming October 2019. So I want you to choose between any of the 6 piles. This is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, pile 5, and pile 6. I will provide timestamps below for you to skip right to the pile that you chose, and I will also provide a zoom in on the cards just for you to be able to really meditate and choose whichever pile resonates with you. So hope everyone enjoys. Alright you guys, so these are the cards up close. I want you to choose between any of the 6 piles. Again, this is pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, pile 4, pile 5, and pile 6. You can pause the video and just really think about which one calls to you, and click on the timestamps below just to see the results. So, thanks. Alright, so this is for everyone who chose group number 1. Right now I see that you've been really approaching everything logically, wisely. You just really understand how to balance every task, juggling with your responsibilities. You know what you need to do and how to do it, and you just do it. The only thing that I see is that you kind of hold yourself back to what your true potential is. It's like you know that you can do so much more, yet you choose not to do these things because you have so much issues externally that you have to address. There's so much responsibilities that are happening that it kind of puts your mental stability at a hold. It's like you decide to just keep doing all of these things just to ignore addressing whatever those struggles are in your head. So what I see is that you kind of have to really look within yourself, really see what is making you struggle. Now, what I see is going to happen this coming October is that you're going to have a lot of family reunions or reunions in general with people from the past, close relatives, close family, just close friends, and just having really strong bonds, really strong friendships, and just having friendships that reach to a whole new different level. What I do see is that you are kind of avoiding a lot of these certain fears that you have in life. Like maybe you've been recently, or you could be experiencing nightmares or just a lot of, again, overthinking and mental sufferings. So right now I feel like this happens because you're kind of not putting into consideration the caution that you need to take with things. So you have a tendency to be really irritated because you decide to avoid these issues. There might be people that might be showing some false promises, telling you that these things could happen, this could be your life, but you're not completely sure. And so what I need to tell you is that you need to avoid making rash decisions and deals. Really just focus overall on the happy memories and just everything from the past that's just really made you happy and that's brought you to where you are right now. Because since people are coming back from the past, it's important to pick up and remember all those lessons, because those lessons you will have to incorporate in your present life. All of those past achievements, all of those things that you've gone through, you will definitely have to relearn them again in a whole new other level. So that's it for group number 1. I hope you guys have some clarity, and yeah, just have a great day. Alright, so this is for everyone who chose group number 2. Right now I kind of see that you just keep thinking about the things like what could have been, what should have been, and now I see that you're kind of really looking at the loss. You feel really empty, you feel very emotionally drained, you feel exhausted, as if it almost feels as if you've experienced a trauma. And yet it also really seems that people seem to not care. People don't really notice that, okay, you're really tired, But at the same time, despite feeling this, you've also experienced a certain fulfillment. a certain satisfaction, and you choose to look at things in a more positive vibe. Trying to really see things as if they really fulfilled you. But what I say is that it's really testing you. Like, it's recently been really hard to carry everything. All your hard work just has kept you drained. You've pretty much lost your confidence. And right now, you really still have your goals. You have your ideal life understood and realized, but your energies are just really low right now. And somehow life kind of feels as if it's like a physical endurance competition of some sort. Like, maybe this whole physical endurance kind of tests your motivation. So what I see that's coming is that you kind of really need to have a certain retreat, a certain comfort in being alone and just really reflecting on your life. What I see is that you need to kind of really see that you hold the light that guides you. Basically, whatever you have right now, whatever you see in you, that will tell you what you need to understand, how you're going to approach life. So what I really see is that you need to take time to understand every single angle of the story, every single aspect on why it's happening. Just because I see that if you just keep on pushing and pushing yourself, it's going to end up straining your life at home and maybe your relationships, not only just romantically, but even with friendships. So just really take time with life. Patiently wait. And I know that waiting might seem like a waste of time for you right now because you feel like you really want to do a lot more. But right now it's the right time for you to just really sacrifice a few things in the process, just for you to get yourself really level-headed. There are a lot of things that you won't be able to change, so you'll have to maybe halt for a bit. Things might seem really stagnant, like they're going nowhere, but this is the moment for you to really conserve your energy and to just wait for a sign. Right now isn't the time to make these super big decisions until you really find what the issues are in your head and what the issues and pros and cons would be in whatever decision you make. Alright, so this is for everyone in group number 3. Right now I feel like you've experienced a certain injustice. You felt like there have been things that haven't been going your way and you feel like everything has been really just unfair. And so that's been really testing your patience, testing your strength, making you think if you can still go on, if you can still handle everything. And right now, just because you have so much of that doubt, you've pretty much trapped yourself in your own depression. You've kind of trapped yourself on what you feel. You can't see past these emotions just because people have been giving you unfair expectations. So what I see is to come is that people will support you. There are going to be people, traditional support that people would give you. This could be family or friends or whatever, and these people might have these certain normal beliefs or these certain beliefs that aren't really as open as you are, but they are constant and they will constantly be there to support you. And right now what I see is that it is a moment for you to ground yourself and just become someone who will give hope to others. So you could look at this challenge as if it is a lesson that'll help you learn and, help give hope to other people, because I see that you are a person that's been very inspiring to others. You've been really supportive with others, and right now, since you need help, I feel like in order to really help yourself, you need to also help others, but also just really look into your intuition, look into your gut feel, because you do know what is right and what is wrong. You don't know what is good for you. And that's why I see that it's just really important to just really share those vibes and really share and just look at all of these misfortunes and all of these really horrible things as, a giant stepping stone that you could tell people. And I really see that people really look at you and think, oh, this person was able to handle this certain situation, they were able to do this, so why can't I? And it's just really important to just really share those vibes. It's just really let people understand how much value they have and how much that things, no matter how shitty they get, will always turn around and will always work out in the end, just as long as you understand, who to trust, who will be there for you, and to just really understand your true value of yourself, just really recognize who you are as a person and your true value. So definitely look into that, because you are a very important and strong person. I really see that with you. For everyone who chose group number 3, just really understand your true value and how much that value reflects to other people. So I hope I've given some clarity for group number 3, and happy Libra season. Alright, so this is for everyone with group number 4. So right off the bat, I kind of see that there have been people who have been playing with your emotions. They are people who are basically really emotionally immature, maybe possibly could be using you or was flirting with you, and then suddenly just presenting a lot of mood swings. And then I do see that because of this, you haven't been really doing the best that you can. You haven't been maximizing your abilities, just because of all of these outside forces, because of a lot of people who have been really blindsiding you. These people who have been telling you that they're there for you, but then they've been a really big toxic factor in your life. So what I do see is that you've certainly lost a certain priority for yourself, and you've definitely lost a sense of yourself. So what I do see is that you really long for this rest and to just really recuperate from everything that's been happening. What I do see is coming is that once you do get yourself checked, once you do have that certain rest, you will have this certain mental clarity. You will finally understand what it is that you need to do, just because there will be people who will present themselves as just really giving you the opportunity to change things, and these changes could be really quick, and these things could help bring a certain level of stability or harmony in your life. You will feel a certain level of just being really in peace with yourself, not only mentally but also within your actions, between what you are currently doing and what you need to do and what you will do. What I do see is that you do have to move really cautiously, just because you need to reevaluate who is around you, who is your true friend, who will be really there for you. Because some people might be really envious, some people might be actually working against you. I feel like there are these people who you're not sure if you could really trust, if they're really your friends, or if you guys are exactly in good terms or not. So I definitely see that you really need to prioritize on working on yourself and taking care of yourself, and just really moving cautiously this coming October. So that's it for group number 4. Alright, so this is for group number 5. What I do see is that you have been really patient with a lot of things. You've been really balanced, and you really do know your rules. You do understand your boundaries. You do understand what it is that is right, what it is that is just for you. You understand everything, and you've been really patient. But what I do see is that there has been this certain creative block, this certain issue that you haven't been able to address. What I do see is that you have to kind of let loose with this coming month of October. So just really enjoy life, because that'll actually allow yourself to continuously really just be happy and just really understand everything, and just really be able to manifest whatever it is that you're looking for. Because right now I feel like you have this really strong energy that, oh, this is the rules, this is how it should be done, this is the timeline, or whatever it is. But definitely what I'm telling you is that once you do start to enjoy things and you just really understand and be just really warm with everything, then everything else will follow, and you'll be able to just continuously move with swiftly and just be able to just really embody everything with confidence, just just really moving against the wind without any fear and just living life to the fullest. So definitely loosen up a bit for group number 5, because it is good that you've reached this level of really understanding your boundaries and really understanding how it is that things should be done, how things are to be done, and how things would lead to better results. But definitely I see that in order to really unlock and just maximize and just really enjoy life, you need to kind of let loose and really understand that not everything has to be approached in such a direct and stern manner. So that's it for group number 5. Alright, so this is for group number 6. What I do see is that you've recently been really overindulging yourself, and somehow it could be like in shopping or whatever it is, that it seems that you've really been addicted to this recent month. I do see that you've been just really giving yourself gifts and just really telling yourself, oh, I deserve this. And what I do see is that you're just really doing this all just to stop feeling these certain emotions that you have. Somehow you kind of do all of these things just to get out of touch with your inner voice, just to remove yourself from whatever responsibility or whatever it is that you actually have to address. You kind of numb yourself to that. What I do need you to understand is that as the saying goes, not all that glitter is gold. So you do have to understand that you have certain priorities that you have to address. So actually looking for things that will fill you up emotionally. So what I see is that you need to just stop wishing, and that you do owe it to yourself to really try and really work hard for whatever it is that you want in life. What I see is that to come, you have to really work hard in the dark, basically work hard behind the shadows. No posting in social media of, oh, I've been working this hard, I've been really earning, I've been really trying to do this. Just really silently work hard for whatever it is your goals are. Just really work on the production. I do see that you might reach a point where you might be contemplating on your losses, just really thinking, what if I could have had this? And then you kind of fail to see what is yet to come. And so you kind of cry over spilled milk. You kind of cry for things that are basically temporary or aren't for the long term. And what you are working for is for the long term, and that will really take time. So I do see that these struggles might make you feel weakened. You feel like all these struggles you've been doing really long, and you have yet to achieve whatever it is that you want to achieve. You keep worrying about your stabilities and a certain lack of funds or how to support yourself. And you feel as if like you've been working really hard. It's like it's so close yet it's so far. And what I see is that you just really have to be really patient and wait, for this hard work, for this to pay off, and for this to be really big, and for this to really for you to really feel that it is worth it. You obviously have to give back a lot of time, a lot of sweat and tears, and really just put certain things on hold in order to achieve whatever it is. Because just really continuously doing this cycle of just really being addicted and just treating yourself won't get you closer to whatever ambition it is that you want in life. So you might have to put a few things on hold, but it'll be worth it. You just really have to understand that and let go of your pride and just really work hard silently without anyone's validation or anyone's opinion. So that's it for group number 6. Alright, so that was it, you guys. I hope you have some sort of clarity for this Libra season. A like and a subscribe to my channel would be super appreciated. and a share would be super awesome as well. So I hope everyone has a great day.